Hi everyone. Today in this tutorial we will be creating a small application that will run in background. The application that for which we will write the alerts for Prometheus. So for example, I'm taking an application, let's say run.py. This is basically a Flask application. So first I'll import Flask, import Flask. I'll need JSONify. That's it. I'll create an app that is from Flask object uh, and let's create app.route which will route to, let's say, hello, and the method we give is get. Anyway, by default it's get, so even if we don't get give this will work. mm, at the rate app.route. We'll define a function that will work for this. So let's say hello world. Um, and let's return a JSON made of dictionary whose result is true and whose data, let's keep everything small, is hello world. And what else do we need? Yeah, main function, uh, main uh, app dot run, and let's give the host equal to uh, localhost, and let's give debug equal to false. This is our application. We don't want our okay, our users to know what's going wrong in our application. So I'll give it false, and yeah, port by default it runs on 5000 port. So application will run on 0.0.0.0 slash hello. Great. So we have our application. The other thing that we will require is a shell. So first of all, it's in my desktop, it's in monitoring and alerting. Yeah, there you go. If I do ls, I'll see run.py. So first of all, I'll have to create a new environment, Python 3. Let me see if I have the right version of Python. Yeah, so I want, yeah, minus m venv dot env. So this will create, yeah, this has created a Python virtual environment for me. What does it say? We notice, do you want to select? Yes. So great. It will take some time. Yeah, by that time, let's create a new file, which will be our Docker file. And first of all, what do I need? Okay. What is this? Okay, great. So first of all, I'll need image. So I'll use Python 3.6. Great. Let me see if my terminal is ready. Not yet. Uh, yeah, it's ready. Great. Now I just need to activate the environment. So scripts activate. Done. Now I need is to pip install Flask. Is it taking time? Yeah, I think there's some issue with Windows PowerShell. I have to press enter every time. Yeah. Now if I do Python run.py, applications runs in 0.0.0.5, or I will say localhost and 5000. And if I go to slash hello, there you go. We have our REST API running. Great. So we have our application up running. Now what we have to do is create a requirement.txt file. So pip freeze. This will tell us what are our requirements. So I'll just put this into say requirements.txt file. And if I do ls minus, okay, ls, yeah, we have a file here. And if I do cat requirements.txt, there you go, we have our requirements ready. Now if I go to back to my Docker file, first of all, I'm using a Python 3.6 uh, image. Next thing we need is to uh, so I think so Python 3.6 uses um, Alpine OS. I don't like Alpine that much. I don't know about it, so I'll go with CentOS. It's my favorite OS. And let's go for the tag of 7. Yeah. Here I'll do a run, and in run I'll do yum update first of all. Then I'll run again, and here, okay, a minus y is required. Yum upgrade. Again, I'll give minus y. I'll install the packages that I require. So yum install Python 3 point. Okay, 3 should work. What else do I require? Pip, and yeah, that should work. Then I'll add dot slash requirement. First of all, let's make a directory to mkdir, and let's make a source directory, and let's change our work dir to src. Now I'll just add comment, so make and change the directory to slash src. Here I'll just add a comment that install update and install all the required yum packages. Use CentOS image for being specific. I'll use 7.7. Work directory, yes, we have a work directory there. Now we'll just add our code into the working directory. Great. So add slash requirement dot txt to slash src and requirements dot txt, and we'll add our dot run dot py file to slash src slash run dot py. There you go. Now we'll install required files, required pip files or pip packages or other Python packages. Yeah. So run and Python, okay, not Python, pip install requirement dot txt. There you go. And finally, we'll run. Okay, we will first expose port 5000 as uh, we are exposing it via 5000, and let's run the command python. Okay, forgot to give a space. Python and run.py. There you go, our Docker file is ready. So first of all, okay, am I at the right place? Yeah. So Docker build -t. Let's give it app.app version 1, and the Docker file is here. So there you go. It's starting to build our application. Okay, so I see an error. Now what is that error? Fail to resolve with front-end Docker file. Okay, let me go to Docker Hub here. I've given the wrong tag, it seems. Let me search CentOS and 7. There you go. There's the CentOS 7 image, and it says CentOS. Yeah, there's CentOS 7 7. Okay, so let me click this. 1 second. Okay, 8. Okay, there's 8. Yeah, there's 7, but there's no 7.7. Great. So I'll remove this and build it again. Yeah, now that worked. So I'll pause it. It will take some time. Okay, so it seems we got an error. Let's see what's the error. Okay, I forgot to add -y. So yum -y install Python 3, and let me install Python 3 pip. Also, what do we require more? I think so, devil. Python 3 devil. Yeah, so this will not give us error, and because Docker caches while creating an image, so it would skip the first three lines and directly go to the seventh line. Let's do this again. Yeah, so there you go. Now it's directly going to run yum -y install Python 3 pip and Python 3 devil. That's going fine. Let's wait for it to finish. Okay, now see, we got another error, and actually I forgot to add an argument here. So because we are giving a file to install the pip requirements, we need to give R, and also that we are using Python 3. We have to give pip 3 actually. So these were the two errors. I don't see any other error. Okay, here I have to specify the Python version, that is Python 3. Other than that, I don't see any error. Let's see if our application works. There you go. Now it's installing properly. Now, as we see, the Docker container, I think so, is ready. Um, if I do Docker images, yeah, there we have our image name and its tag. So let's just run our Docker image. So Docker run. Now because we are exposing 5000, we need to give a port number as well. So let's give 80 as the host port number and 5000 as the container port number. So what it does, it binds the 80 port of our host to 5000 port of the Docker container. And what else do we need? We don't need a volume. We can give a name. So let's give a name, test app, and let's give the image name and the tag. There you go. This will allow access to Docker. And yeah, so one thing I missed is, I'll tell you later, but if I go to localhost, that's it. And if I say hello, there you go. Application is running at the back. But if I do Docker stop, and what did I, we named our container as test app. Okay. So if I do Docker PS here, we don't see any containers running. And if I go again to localhost and hello, yeah, there is no site that it can reach. So again, I'll run my container, docker run. This time I'll run it in detach mode, in interactive mode. I'll give the port number, bind 80 to 5000. Give the name as test app 1 because we are running this the second time. Let's say 2. Give the image name and the version. If I do a Docker PS here, there you go. So our ports, 80 port has been binded to 5000. The container name is test app 2, and it's running the command python3 run.py. So if again I do a refresh, which it already did, you can see our API is working. If as I go to somewhere else, say hello one, it will say not found. There you go. So now we have our application running. Great. This ends our first tutorial. Thanks everyone.